Hi everyone. After yesterday's fantastic result, I am through to the final 32 in the Microsoft Excel World Championship. This means that the next two rounds, which are on Thursday the 2nd of November, will determine whether I make it into the top 16 and the top 8. Both of my cases for these rounds are going to be live streamed by the Financial Modelling World Cup live stream YouTube channel. So come along and join at 8 o'clock to see me solve them live. I say solve them both. Of course, if I fail in the first one and don't get through, I won't be in the second one, but hopefully we will. If we do get through to the second one, it's very likely we'll be facing this man, Harry Gross, who is currently seeded number 8 in the world. He also, I believe, is number 1 in the under-25s category, under-25s competition. And he is the seeded player in my bracket, so very likely if we get far enough, it will be him we're up against. This was one of the cases from yesterday, the afternoon cases, which weren't the set that I did, but were the set that were live streamed. As they were live streamed, I caught a little bit about what they were about, but I didn't look in detail, so it's not quite as sight unseen as some of the others. What I do know is it was a very tricky case. Both cases yesterday were very tricky, so let's just jump in and give it a go. Actually, before we do that, let's just do hide that, and any scores hidden. Okay, nice short introduction here. There's a monkey named Lana, and she loves bananas. Her objective is to collect as many bananas as possible, beginning at the starting cell. If she starts a banana, she collects it. She can only move down left or down right. Grab those bananas. 3 bonuses. On the live stream, you only get the bonus if you get it first out of your pair. So we should probably just jump in and answer these before we look too much further. How many 2x2 grids contain at least 3 bananas? How many distinct pairs of neighbouring bananas are there? Lana can also move right and has a stomach ache. Well, that's too difficult for now. Let's let's just leave that for now. Let's do these two though. How many 2x2 grids contain at least 3 bananas? Let's have a look at our map. Let's just get a banana. Named range. There we go. And let's do how many of these equals banana, and we can sum. This is going to be the same as we could have done this as a count if, but we've done it this way. That's fine. So this is b to an and 2 to 40. So let's just make these smaller so we can see a bit better. An and 40, and that's not worked because I needed brackets around. This is why I should have done it count if, but I've done it now. We need another set of brackets around there, and now this should work. And actually, to be honest, we just want to know if that's greater or equal to 3, so we can make this a bunch of true falses now. Just down to 40, and then we can do a sum of the minus version of this array. 37. There's our first answer. Let's call this bonuses. And what was that second bonus? How many distinct pairs of neighbouring bananas are there? So let's just, as a little helper, pull in these names. We know how far across we need to do, and we want to know distinct pairs of bananas. 2 bananas are neighbouring if they are on adjacent cells horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, but we don't want to count them twice, so we only need to count going down, going right, going diagonally down left, diagonally down right, because anything else would be duplication, so that's fine. So let's do count if these a banana equals 2. So that will be a 1 if there's a horizontal one, and a 0 if not. Let's wrap this in a sum. And then we want to count if the straight down version, and how we're going to do the diagonals. We could do count, or we could just do a sum of is this a banana? And is this a banana? Equals 2. And that's going to be A3. There we go. So that's the number of bananas in our up, down, left, right, including the diagonals. And the sum of all of those is 204 from the bottom right hand corner. A little trick, you can just grab that from there and that will copy it, and there you go. Okay, let's read through these questions. So she moves straight down. Okay, how many bananas will she collect? That seems easy enough. She moves in the specified direction. How many bananas will she collect if she hits a wall? She starts moving down. Seems fine. She can now move in any valid direction. If she starts on these row 38 cells, what's the highest number of bananas she can obtain? Okay, that starts to get a bit more complicated. So she's always starting on row 38, but from any cell she has 2 or 3 possible moves, and from each of those she has 2 or 3 possible moves, which means you can get multiple routes in. That's going to add up quick. Okay, that's going to get complicated real quick. Level 4 is level 3, but from anywhere on the map. Okay, just out of interest, what is 3 to the... how many decisions are there? There are 39 rows, so it's 38 decisions. Yeah, we're not calculating that many options. Okay, we need to find a smarter way of doing this. And level 5, she's eaten too many bananas. Yeah, it's because she went through levels 1 to 4. Her stomach's hurting, so when she grabs a banana, she can't pick it up on her next step. What's the maximum number of bananas she can pick up? If she starts or lands on a cell of a banana and didn't grab one on her previous turn, she'll grab it immediately. That hurts my brain. That hurts my brain. Oh, the gap between level 2 and level 3 is really hard. It's all going to come down to these bonuses, I think. Let's build out level 1 and go from there. And let's put a direction in here, because then we can just use this for level 2 as well. Level. Let's grab our directions. So we're going to get the index of this or this, based on B2. Whoops. Yeah, no, I know. It's fine. Okay. And then our direction. If it's level 1, then it's down. Then it's down. Otherwise it's the index of these. Horizontal direction. So let's have a look. So it's -1, 0 and 1. So we can just do an X match of this within this, which will give us 1, 2 or 3. So we can just take 2 away from it, and that should give us -1, 0 and 1. So that's how many horizontally we're moving. Starting on D31, so we want to, where's D31? There. So we want to start on D31, and we're just going to go straight down and pick up 1 banana. Is that right? 1 banana? Yeah. If we go straight up, it's just make sure we've got the direction right, and down is down, not down is up. Yep, cool. 31, straight down. Get a banana. So, let's build out all of the rows. So, it does start at 2, doesn't it? Yeah. Starting calls, starting row. I'm going to get the column of the indirect of this. I'm going to get the row of the indirect of this. So accessing that by text name. And then this is the row which we're on. This is the column that we're on. So the column is going to be, for the first one, it's just going to be okay, we need it to be if the row is less than or equal to the starting row, then it's the starting row. Lock both of those. Otherwise, so this is always going to be true, so that's fine. It's going to be the... Okay, right, so that first one is always going to be the starting row, that's fine. This one is going to be if the row we're on now is less than or equal to the start. So I was just going to do this as one big column, but now I'm thinking because we're not actually moving left and right until we hit where we actually start, we need to be clever about this. That should be the column anyway. Okay, so if the row is less than or equal to the starting row, then it's a starting column. Otherwise, it's the column above plus the horizontal direction. And we don't want that to go over 40. And we don't want that to go under 2. Don't want it to go under 2, we don't want it to go over 40 because that's 40 columns, that's fine. Because this is level 1, of course, let's just check level 2. So they do move. Do they move in the right direction? They do. Okay. Why is it so hard? So we want to offset this position. I know we don't like the offset function, so people don't like the offset function because it is volatile, and that means that it can it changes no matter what happens. But basically we're going to use this anyway. We're going to see whether or not there's a banana in that square. I didn't lock A1. Okay. And then we want to know the sum of these. That's not right. It says 1, but we don't want it to be 1. We do want it to be 1. We want to filter this based on is the row at least the starting row. Okay, so that is our equation. We're actually going to do 2 birds, 1 stone. That's going to be our level, and this is going to be our index. So let's do a 2D. So the row input is the level, and the column input is the index. And automatic calculations, of course, is turned off. So 1, for example, 1 is fine. And 2, for example, 2 is also fine. Okay. Okay, right. How are we going to do this? So level 3 you could build out, and you could just build out every possible convergence, and that is doable, but that doesn't help us with level 4, and I think if you get level 4 you win. Because level 4 is so difficult. I doubt many people will have got level 4 right. So if we can build up a way to do level 4, let's just work through some of these. So AD 38, AD 38. So you don't get a banana on your starting cell. And then you want to know do any of those get you a banana, but if one of those gets you a banana, so say it's this one, then your choice is then these 3. If your choice is this one, it's then these 3. So we could tackle this recursively, by which I mean, although you've got 3 choices here and 3 choices here and 3 choices here, there's actually only 5 choices for the next row. Okay. So rather than starting at the top down, which gives us that 3 with 18 zeros, whatever that is, let's start at the bottom up. And we don't even need row 40, because row 40 is already done, because they're already moving there. So we want to know from here, from B39, what is our best move? Okay, so from B31, what's the most number of bananas we can get? Oh, it's going to be tight. But it should get us level 4 as well, if we manage it. But we don't want the -1 this time, because we do actually want the 40th row. But we do want b minus 1. And we want to lock this one to the column and this one to the row. Okay, so what are our three options? Our three options are, we can go to the left, which is going to be minus 2. We can stay where we are, which is going to be minus 1, or we can go to the right, which is going to be minus 0. And that's given us an error. Because I didn't actually tell this to check if these were bananas. B, bananas. B-A, bananas. Okay, and that should be so that should be the best step for any of those, except yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so from here the best we can do is get a banana. From here we can go here and then get a banana. Whose best step is get one banana. We can go here, whose best step is get one banana. Okay, right. Let's start higher up then. So from here we can go here, whose best step is not get a banana, but one of their best steps is get a banana. So can we just say start with this one. And if we go to the left, we also get the bananas from the left. If we go straight down, we also get the best bananas from straight down. And if we go to the right, we also get the best bananas from going right. Which can be all of these, apart from the fact that this one, the going right is the same as going down, and this one, going left is the same as going down. Okay, but what this doesn't account for is if you start on a banana. Where's my hand symbol? Oh, this is a tough one. Don't know why I'm starting from scratch when it is halfway to being built. Okay. So the starting cell is based on this, take away 2 this time, it's going to be 3 or 4. Leave it as is, leave it as is, we don't need to change that, that's fine. So that's going to be this or this. Don't have anything else, do we? So we don't need the direction. We do need the starting columns and rows though. We don't need any of this. is starting banana. Oh, how did that change to S2? That shouldn't have happened. So this is going to be indirect map, and that equals banana. Starting banana. So we're going to look up the column. And we're going to look up the row in the row. Oh, I don't know if this is right or not. Oh, I'm starting to doubt it. It's based on good principle. And then we want to add the starting banana. Okay, 1 and 24. Those at least are right. So let's give those a go. Okay, let's just talk through this logic and check that it holds. So from row 39, we just work out what the most number of bananas you can get is. Because you only have 3 choices, so we just look at those 3. Then from here, we look at this plus its best option, this plus its best option, and this plus its best option, and choose the max of those. And then if we were here, we look at this and we choose what the max of those 3 is. No. Yeah. Which is our row below plus this. Okay, I think that works. I think that works. We're not going to get to level 5. So let's just say we submitted now. We actually have 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, not going to bother level 5, and the other bonus is the same thing. So let's just call that. Let's have a look at how we did. Ooh. Ooh. Why is this wrong? Shall we have a look? So let's have a look. This was starting at A36. A36. Yeah, I know, thank you. And we always go down right. 2, 1, 2. Oh dear. How did I end up doing that? Getting the wrong row in. Okay, well let's have a look regardless. Let's have a look at what those scores were. Because we got, did we get level 4 right? We got level 3 right. And we got level 4 right. So just from the vague sense I was getting watching yesterday, I wasn't watching in detail, but Okay, that's not an updated set. I'm just trying to find an updated set of brackets so we can compare how that went. Just popping into Gmail a minute. So this was the afternoon session, session 1. Samir did really well. Michael Jarman did really well. That's it. Wow, Kenneth Wine knocked Michael. I did catch that from my half watching the thing. God, imagine getting 882 and still being knocked out on such a hard case. Let's see, what would the score have been if I hadn't made that stupid error? Okay, that's all it was. Let's just check that was all it was. Yeah. 770. So yeah, 770 would have been a very good score. Same as Chris there. Oh, 916. Oh no, that was the morning session. Okay, that's the one that I did. What did I get for that? Out of interest, I've forgotten already. 916. That's alright then. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a really... Jeremy just smashing it out of the park. That was a really good case. That was a really good case. I really enjoyed that one. Still a bit stuck as to how you would do level 5. If you can do level 5, you can do level 5 bonus because you're just adding in one more option. And you can only go right a couple of times, can't you? So it's just working out if she picked up a banana or what order to pick up the bananas. That's a really difficult one. I wonder how many of them just ran between it. I'll be interested to see, even when Jaramid posts up some discussion on it, he has been posting on his own channel. Let me just show you this guy here. Jaramid Early, current number 2 seed. He has his own channel where he does a great talk through of how to do certain cases. So it'll be really interesting to see how he tackled this, if he is willing to share it. But yeah, there we go. Really enjoyed that case, really difficult, but quite interesting at the same time. So yeah, good to have a go. Anyway, so join me on Thursday morning, 8 o'clock on the FMWC channel. And yeah, wish me that. Ciao for now.